Hey YouTube, welcome back to Snake Limited. I'm John, and these are two of the beautiful hatchlings that I have currently available on Morphmarket. And the reason I wanted to bring them out for this video is that I wanted to talk about the new Buy Now feature that they just put on Morphmarket in the last several weeks. Now this is going to be our last video of 2023. We had a lot of subscribers this year, a ton of views, but if you haven't liked this video and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is your time to go ahead and click that button. Okay, so what is the Buy Now feature on Morphmarket? Previously, Morphmarket did not accept any sort of payments. So basically it wasn't like Amazon where you could just, go to the item you wanted to buy, click the buy button, enter your payment information, and check out. You would have to inquire about the animal. You would have to then arrange a payment with the seller through a third-party service, whether you're going through Square or PayPal or Venmo or Zelle or however you guys decided to pay for that animal. The issue with that for a lot of people, especially like first-time buyers, is they feel like purchasing through PayPal Friends and Family or through Cash App can be kind of sketchy. And it can be, depending on who the seller is. If there's not a lot of reviews from that seller, if there are some bad reviews of that seller, that's probably somebody you don't want to pay cash with. It's somebody you want to pay a credit card with, so if there were to be any issues, the payment could be disputed. Now, as a seller, I did have concerns with linking payment processing directly to Morphmarket. So the way it works on the Morphmarket end of it is if you're a seller, you go into your settings menu and you link your Square payment processing account to Morphmarket. My concern was that Morphmarket would be able to in some way get in the middle of the payment processing, whether there was a dispute or something, or be able to overturn any payments or anything like that. So I actually reached out to Morphmarket and I asked them, hey, my concern with this, and because I couldn't find anything written on the website that specifically said we don't do this or we do this. And I said, hey guys, can you guys get in the middle of any of these payments? Can you refund things? And they replied to me and said, nope, we absolutely have no control whatsoever of this payment processing. We can't refund anything. We can't get in the middle of the disputes for the payments. They said all we're doing is connecting the listing to your payment processor so that you get paid for it right there on the screen. So I said, okay, I'll go ahead and give it a try. So what this does is it just basically puts a buy now button on your animal's listing, and I'll post the images I can post here because I obviously can't buy now my own animals, so I can't really go through the process of buying it to show you either. So it puts a buy now button. The buyer clicks buy now, and they pay the price listed. You do have to have a set shipping price set. You can't have a variable rate from 50 to 100. You either have to have free shipping or a specific price to be able to enable buy now. So they'll pay the price for the animal plus shipping through their credit card company. And then the seller gets 24 hours to review the sale and accept it or deny it. So that makes the whole process very easy. And if you're going to be buying an animal at list price, then this is perfect for that. It's easy, quick, one and done. It makes it very easy for me on my end as a seller. If there's less I have to do to get an animal sold, less work, even better. Now, this doesn't necessarily change things for anybody if you're working on negotiations or deals for people. It really isn't going to change how you take payments that way. This is really probably just for an animal that somebody's buying at market price or list price. If that's the case, if this is an animal that's a highly sought after animal, or an animal that's priced very well, or even an animal that's on sale for a good price, this just makes it very easy for everybody. Now, if you are a seller, I do highly recommend setting up a Square account and accepting credit card payments. I have had hundreds of sales on Morphmarket, and I've never had an issue when I have accepted a credit card payment. I can't say that's not going to happen, because I'm sure it will at some point, but I haven't had an issue yet. So that means you also kind of need to vet the buyer as well. You have to make sure that the person you're selling to is not some sort of a scam artist and doesn't seem sleazy. But it's something you should do. It's really it's kind of, hate to say it, but it really is sort of e-commerce at this point. You're buying and selling something online, so you can need to accept credit card payments. Now, usually the only time I deviate from that is if I'm offering some sort of a crazy deal to somebody. I'm like, look, I'm not getting charged credit card fees on this animal as well, so you're gonna have to pay with cash. I mean, you're already getting a 30% discount. I'm not paying on top of that. That's really the only time that I might deviate from collecting credit card payments. But if somebody's buying the animal at list price, I will accept credit card payments all day, every day. So the process of setting up the credit card payments probably took me 30 seconds. I mean, it's extremely easy if you already have a seller account. I think you just go into your profile settings and do there's like a drop down box that says more settings or advanced settings. There's a button that says connect to Square. You hit connect to Square. It takes you to the Square site, and you hit allow, and that's it. It was that simple. It literally took 30 seconds. So it's a very cool feature they've added to Morphmarket. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited for it to actually happen for the first time, so I can see the whole process of accepting and receiving the payment. I haven't had it happen yet. I just turned it on a few days ago, and I just only put listings up within the last few days. And so I'm very excited to see how it works when it actually gets to that point. But a very cool new feature, something I'm very excited about, and I heard they're actually going to be adding auctions to the site as well pretty soon too, so I'm kind of curious to see how that goes. And that's it for 2023. This was a fantastic year for me. This is probably my best year ever. I produced the best animals I've ever produced. I had the best sales that I've ever produced. I created my Patreon. I have an awesome group of people in that Patreon group. If you are a past customer, please take a look, because I'm adding new tiers that are kind of customer loyalty tiers where you get a significant discount on my Patreon memberships for life. So take a look at that, and I'm adding new stuff, adding more value into those memberships as I come up with new ideas. So, looking forward to 2024. 2024 will hopefully be even twice as big, if not more, than what this year was for me. And we're growing. So I really appreciate you guys coming along for the ride, tuning in every week, liking, commenting, and all those things like that. So we'll see you in 2024.